Hey, good evening, everybody. And it is a little more towards the evening. I think it's after 5 o'clock today. We're uh, here in here in Apple Creek. Let me get that right. I got Alex over there with me. I don't know if you guys can see him. He's looks like he's got a target. Um, you guys can see what I'm using now. The Garrett AT Gold. I did get me a new detector, but yeah, I've been digging for a little while now. Found a few newer dimes, nickel, some pennies, some junk, and this is my first real good find of the year. So a little bit of bling. Um, I don't think that it's uh, sterling silver, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I was wrong on that one ring. I didn't think it was nothing great, and sure enough it was, but I don't see a mark on the back. We'll definitely clean it up when I get home. Still a neat little cross-shaped pendant with some little plastic, I think, gems in there. But I did find just a little bit over that way an old mason jar with the porcelain glass inserts. So there might be some hope around here for something better. I'm hoping this turns out to be sterling. I mean, it has a little weight to it. It doesn't feel like the cheap pop metal, but I don't see a market this time. But yeah, we're going to keep looking, and I think we're in a good spot here. It doesn't seem like it's been detected. If it has, they missed a few things. So let's keep going and see what we can do. All right, guys. This is really my only good find of the day. Dug lots of junk, a lot of junk, and a few new quarters, some newer dimes, uh, some crappy pennies, two nickels. I was pretty much almost digging everything. I've had the AT Gold out about 3 or 4 times now, in my own yard, in my mother-in-law's yard, out in my dad's yard. Now, my dad's yard, I did it. Wanted to do that specifically because of all the junk cars that used to be there from the previous owner, and all the car parts that I found out in the ground with my Tesoro. The gold has done a good job. I found some big brass pieces out at my dad's, a big brass door knocker in perfect shape, probably around 25, 30 years old. Not real old. But I do believe this is sterling, although there is no mark on the back. But it does have some weight to it. It is a nice looking piece, and I was happy to get it with the AT Gold. I'm still learning this detector. The reason I chose the gold over the AT Pro is because I felt like the AT Gold could do anything the AT Pro can. If you put the right settings in, the ground balance is right. I really feel like I can find anything the AT Pro can, but I also get the bonus of being able to jump that thing up for gold targets. Even though there's not a lot of gold in Ohio, I like having that option. So I don't have to buy another detector if I ever do any traveling, or I'm looking for a gold ring for somebody in their yard. That definitely will make that a lot easier. So the AT Gold was my choice, just because I felt like once I get used to it, once I get comfortable with it, I'll really be able to do everything that AT Pro will be able to do. Just have to tweak the settings and get everything right to make sure you're finding the right things. So Alex didn't really find too much anything. He found a little tinker toy, but it was broke. Little truck, I guess. He found the cab and then a little extra piece down the hole. But he's got a Garrett Ace 250 that I got for him off of Craigslist for a pretty reasonable price. I figured if he's gonna be out metal detecting with me, he's gonna need a proper metal detector of his own. So thanks for joining me today, guys. The more I learn about this AT Gold, the more I'll share with you as I get out here and I find stuff and I get into stuff. I'm definitely still going to go back to using my Tesoro. It is very easy to use, and I know a lot of you guys are using the AT Pro and a lot of the Garrett machines, or you're going towards the Mine Labs. But I still believe the Tesoros, even though they are a very simplistic metal detector, when you get into a site that you know you're looking to dig any and every target and you want to go deep, there is no better metal detector, I think, out there than the Tesoro metal detector series that they have. So, and they definitely stand by their detectors with a lifetime warranty, and no other detector company will offer that to you. No, none of them. So it's definitely worth looking into getting, like even the beginner one, like the Tesoro Compadres, your backup. For 160 bucks, you can't beat it. And I'm telling you, those things go deep. Now, if you go up to the next one, which I think is like 300 some dollars, there's not one bad review for the depth of finding coins with that thing. So definitely a great backup detector, and I'm glad I have one. But thanks for joining me today, guys, and I will see you next time.